Hello traders, Lord Ray with HypedOnCrypto.com, your number one source for cryptocurrency technical analysis and blockchain education. In this live stream, we have episode 89 of Crypto and Chill. Bitcoin, well, ladies and gentlemen, the measure move, take a bow. We've hit it, 78.89. It didn't take too long, did it? Not too long at all. Shortly after we got off the extended, almost 4-hour live stream this afternoon, Bitcoin continued its downward trek, and now we have fulfilled the destiny of the TA. We're going to look at this and all the other altcoins. Let's go. So thanks so much for tuning in, inviting me into your home to do TA. I'm very grateful and humbled by that. Just want y'all to know that. These are trying, troubling times for Bitcoin. Everyone's freaking out. Don't freak out. The TA was respected. That's all that happened. If you're new in here, you might be surprised, but if you're not new here, all this was normalcy. That's all it was. Hey Susan, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. You're the real Jesus lady. You got any questions about TA? Hit us up in the chat or the Discord. Thanks so much, Susan. Welcome to the team. So Bitcoin currently below all three moving averages. Had the death cross on the 15th of this month. It's been terrible ever since, has it not? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Consecutive lower highs. One here, one here, one here, here, here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive lower highs since the top of the rising wedge pattern. All right, the rising wedge. What was it? From the widest areas. How did we get our measured move, by the way? That's 78.89. 1,088, whatever, 1,100 area from the breakout, the real breakout. Oh wait, was this the no, we already hit that other one, 79.84. That's right, we hit the bear pole bear flag, was it not? Excuse me. We hit all kinds of measure moves, and we have new ones to come up. $511. Sorry, we already hit the other measure move. So $511 from the breakout. Here you go. $511 from the breakout. There it is. Measure moves hit. We're done. The rising wedge pattern. Excuse me. Generation Recon. Welcome to the team. Thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. You the Jesus man. You got any questions about TA? Hit us up in the chat or the Discord. Thanks so much for all the new subs in there. I'm sure that has something to do with crypto news with Matt Beasley. Thank y'all so much for being here, and thank you, Matt. I see you on the on my other monitor, man. I got you up there, dude. Don't worry, man. I just can't hear you. I just see you. So excellent stream over there. The Wrench Gang and the Hyped On Crypto Jesus Peoples, we unite. All right, so clearly we're just using this measured move area that also just happens to be some level of support. You can also see a white line with my red line. If you just look left, you can see candle body closes here. All right, candle body close here, candle body close here, and here, another support zone. So it just happened to line up the same way. That's funny how measured moves work, but holding that support, I'm not sure. Look, if you break this, you have to understand there's nothing left. There's literally nothing left. This is the beginning of the short squeeze, the legendary short squeeze. The largest short squeeze in the history of Bitcoin occurred right here. This was made. All right, this was back on the 12th of April. Remember, 3,000 sub Viking Night was here. Crazy, epic, legendary amount of shorts, the highest level that ever existed on Bitcoin. They all got liquidated. They were all taking way too much risk, over leveraging the positions, and completely got liquidated. So from there, we've just continued our crappy consolidation, just upward sloping, stuff, ran up again, short squeezing everybody until we formed an exhaustion pattern. When we completed that exhaustion pattern, we broke down, made a measure move at 79.84. That was the measure move of this pattern. All right, so that's what I was talking about a little earlier. But now we've just fulfilled the destiny of the TA of this pattern. So that's it, man. That's it. Let's take a look at chat. Thank y'all again for being here. Y'all are awesome. What was that? Hey, Scaro. What's up, man? Saw you said something at 7:19. I left all my stuff on. King Logan. Ladies and gentlemen, King Logan's in the house. If you don't know King Logan donated, tipped, contributed, whatever you want to call it, $1,400 plus in a 24-hour period. And he's not stopped. To Jesus, man. All right, that was for you, dude. Thanks so much, man. All right. Who else is here? Derek. Derek was second. Aked. Derek again. Skyward. Crypto Data. Anthony. What's up, man? BK Hood. Oncetronics. Got it. MK Ani. Another Jesus man. Says Bitcoin is so weak. Hey, New Balls, man. Thanks so much for that $5 contribution. You real Jesus, man. We'll, of course, dude. ZN, we'll put it on the list. It'll be the first altcoin besides the big ones we look at, all right? Thanks so much, New Balls, for kicking it off. Don't expect a dime with what's going on with Bitcoin. Hopefully, all I can say is that I'm at least preserving your capital with what we keep talking about. Oh, look at the Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter and check out what's going on. We talk about measured moves. We talk about what could come next of the bearish patterns that have developed. And a lot of the times, most of the time, the TA is very well respected on Bitcoin. For a very long time, it's been respected all over the place. Bearish cipher patterns, rising wedges, over and over and over again, and nothing has been an exception here. All right. I don't know, my music's too loud. We get a sound check too, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much. Mr. Selecki, good evening. J.R. Riggs, the Marine Jesus man, with his family also being to Jesus peoples. Matty, 702 Real Estate. He's got HOC and he's got Crypto News with Matt Beasley on the other, on his monitors, I suppose. Old Paw Sync, first time watching. Well, I hope you're enjoying it, Old Paw. You might have already tuned out, said this guy sucks, we're out of here. I understand. I gave it my best, though. Generation Recon says, Crypto News in the house. You're in the house, Generation Recon. Thank you so much for the sub again, man. Glad you're here. Jalena's here. Crypto Tiger from Straya. Hope you're doing well, brother. In these trying, troubling times for Bitcoin, making measure moves out the yin-yang, okay? Pablo, you finally made it back to Sydney, man. Well, I'm glad you made it safe and sound, but I hope you had a great time in Chile. Hope you spread the word about crypto, mass adoption. XRP to the US dollar, of course. EOS to the US dollar. Yeah, you know, we're going to look at XRP to the US dollar, you know, in two coins anyway after Bitcoin and Ethereum, so... but yeah, EOS to the US dollar. Probably taking a hit. Everything's taking a hit tonight. I was able to just briefly look at Matt's show at the beginning when he was talking about CoinMarketCap and how literally almost everything is down 4 to 5% minimum, right? So, Pete BAC coming in from Canada. Coach K to Jesus, man. Coach K respects the TA, and his pocketbook has made big money from that. So, Coach K, shout out to you, man. Time to look at some rec charts, Lord Awesomest man. At least you get to hang out with us, right? Arthur Beeswax, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. So where's the bounce? If you hit the measure move, we should bounce up. That is not necessarily true at all, MK. All right, our TA book, Bulkowski, everything TA says that is just a reasonable level that one could take profit if they were trading that pattern, whatever the pattern was. There's a measure move for almost all patterns, right? So it's just a good guiding point. It just so happens here, though, the reason we're bouncing now is there was confluence with the measured move. It's just coincidental. The measured move was confluent with a very critical, insanely important support, right? You break this again, you don't have anything else really, okay? So yeah. Let's just be very careful and keep our eyes on this, but I don't know. I mean, sidelines should have been up here. Sidelines for everybody. Unless you were shorting it. And in that case, hey, different story completely, all right? Beta Control, respecting the TA from now on. Well, Beta, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Who are the trolls? Who cares, King Logan? Who cares? James Silver. What's up, dude? David Sabins. Should you move your XRP to BNB? I don't think there's much of a safe haven during this. So, you know, hey, what's up, Play Dead, man? Thanks again for that contribution today. Means a lot. Like one of the US dollar, good value now? I'm not sure. My restream will sometimes screw up, and I guess if there's too many comments, it'll just make me go down to the bottom of it, so I have to scroll back up just to get some, okay, audio's good. Get some more coin requests. I know people will probably be pissed if I omit their coin requests, right? Prod Senior. Yeah, BNB, 10% off. We got a sale, fire sale going on, but don't catch a falling knife. You might get screwed. Alright, I think we caught up. Yeah, we caught up. Scrolling back down now. Not many coin requests. Crazy. A lot of activity in chat, though. That's what's great. I love seeing it. Morse code. What's up, Morse code? Recognize. Vin for UK Winker. He is a Winker, but he's our Winker. Well, he's, you know, both shows Winker, right? Alright. We're almost through chat all the way. Okay. EOS thoughts. We're going to look at it. KJF. No, sorry. My chat. My God. EOS. HB. We're going to take a look at it. ONT for KJF. Yes, sir. Putting it on the list. Bradford was saying an ascending triangle. We were somehow respecting it. Crazy. Great. I'm glad LTC was not hit by the dip. That's awesome. Ah, someone wants the S&P 500. Oh. You want the QQQ? You want an ETF? Or you want the SPY? The spider? We're down 2,000 from the 99.50 high. That's crazy unstable. Well, hey, welcome to crypto, right, MK? If you want low volatility, you got some of the lowest volatility in the history of the stock market over on the New York Stock Exchange, whatever. So, in history, you got crazy low levels. But every once in a while, you get the highest spike in the history of volatility back in January that started the correction. And now the stock market is turning things back around, even on the charts. Turning around. Micron, oh my God. I hope you're diversified, ladies and gentlemen, especially if you're American, right? If you're in the New York Stock Exchange, you can invest. I hope you were. And I hope you have been. I mean, we've been on 15-plus month bullish trend, one of the largest bull rallies, bull trends in the history of the stock market. All right, so you've been missing out terribly. I just don't know what it is about crypto that makes it so sexy. Everyone wants to get in on it, but like, look at the stock market. My God, man. Hey, Masot10, man. Thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. You're the real Jesus, man. You want 4K, and then you want 20K. That's right, man. Let's do it. All right, we got through chat. Chat's just been lit. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin, critical levels of support. Not only do we hit the measured move, we're at the support, right? So we fall below that. What could we expect? A couple places. One could say a very weak support could be here at 77.80. Looking left, not really anything over there. I think we were looking at the daily. On the daily, this 76.56 area was very important. We had a bunch of candle body closes around this area, so I think that'll probably play into it. And then the 786, 74, 47, also critical area, candle body close. That would also be used as a support on the way down. But these areas of support are not very strong. You'll start getting a lot more strength, a lot more consolidation and chop down here. But let's see if we can hold off this area. Would love to see it. Let's hope that whoever it was that started this short squeeze, they don't exit. Because if they do, this thing's going down. Thing's going way down. It's very, very ugly. All right, let's move on to Ethereum, another coin that fell from grace today. It started falling hard towards the end of our stream, the afternoon stream, 3 Eastern is when we start every day. And we went even further. And so from here, it seems like we're trying to hold on. What are we using as a support right now? Nothing really.
S&P 500 index, please.
Hey, Jane. Jane, thanks so much for the 1,000 bits. We'll put that. Yeah, we'll take a look. People are going to get mad, but we'll do the SPY. Or if you want, we'll QQQ. Is that okay? I've already got it charted. It's wonderful. I think you'll like it. It's the QQQ. It's like, you know, the top coins. It's whatever. It's a great. I mean, I have it in my portfolio, the QQQ. So, hold on a sec. I don't even know why that song's on this playlist. Screw this song. It's out of here, man. It's gone. Inverse Jesus song. All right. So with Ethereum, we think that the ultimate support, we're still going to it, and that we think we'll hit it probably tonight or sometime in the morning.
Tom Brady closed 58 to $35.34. I'm now selling the ladies and gentlemen. We are screwed, Beanie Baby. T.E 12.
Dude, I gotta get my freaking audio where I can hear it. I don't know why I can't hear it. Oh, I think I know why. Oh my god, man. Hold on a sec. So I can turn this up and turn that down. Sorry, I'm a TA. I'm not a audio visual analyst, whatever the crap that is. Hey, Coach Probst, man, welcome back. Glad you survived. I'm sure your wife showed you a great time this past weekend, but it's Tuesday, man. Welcome to the real world. But hey, dude, thanks so much for that 35, 34. Dude, I had on my, I still own the Orange Bowl shirt from '99. I ran out of clean shirts and I put it on, man, and I thought about you and I'm like, gosh dang it, man. Gosh dang, Coach Probst. Thanks, brother, man. It means everything. And you said you're dumping the Beanie Babies, man. Yeah, they're inverse Beanie Babies on the stock market, just saying. So we'll take a look at it, Jane. Just wanted you to know, I appreciate the bits. All right, so anyway, 7.9% of Bitcoin looking left. Candle body closes here. Also, candle body closes here. I think this will be a very strong level of support. Very critical. If you don't hold this, you could make much lower prices. Very low prices if you don't hold this. We're hoping to see that, but here's the problem. All right, here's the big problem with Ethereum. We had target fibs. Now we deleted those and we set up our swing low to swing high, right? We had to find what our retracements would be, okay? Here's the issue. This is what's scary about this run that we've been on for so long, for 6+ weeks, I think 7 now, going on 7. 23.6% retracement. That is right here. That's touching the 200 MA. Okay, that is not a normal place you retrace to. Normally, you don't even know you have a real swing high and you're going to lower prices before you hit this. So the 3 most common areas you retrace with your fibs from the bottom to top, looking for support and retracement. Now, if you hit this, you've retraced 23.6% of the way. The common areas, the 38% area, the 50% area, and the 62% area. These are where things go on sale. Market makers and algos, they see, hey, we went on a big run. This was the big impulse. We've retraced 38% of the way. Is this the time to reverse things, to go back to the bull trend that we were on? Nope, this isn't it. Let's keep following them. Let's go to the 50. Nope, this isn't it. And the 50%, I know if you're not new in here, you know this, but there are probably new people in here that would like to know this, right? 50%, there's something called the Dow theory. Okay, the Dow theory states after a move up or down, you most commonly retrace 50% of the way before continuing on that initial move up or down, whichever way it was. Where we went up, so we should retrace down, most commonly the 50% area, but that doesn't mean that you only retrace the 50%. You could also retrace down here to the 62% area, and that also be very common, but we're in crypto, right? So crypto can be nuts, and you can retrace 80% of the way, 78% of the way before moving to higher prices. So before rallying, but you use your fibs to see where people in the market that buy and sell that actually make a difference on the chart, they are deciding, hey, I have a 38% sale on Ethereum down here. Oh my goodness, I better get it while it's hot because it won't last long. What, are you saying half off Ethereum from the run? Heck yeah, that's it. That's when I'm putting my money in, right? And then you might see a pop from there. You might fall below it, whatever, and then come right back up. But these are just areas where you look for reversals, okay, ladies and gentlemen? Just trying to do a little education, mix it in with the chart analysis, all right? It's fun, educational, a little bit of guitar playing in the background. Go team. We did it, man. We the Jesuses, man, all right? Give me some feedback. If you enjoyed that, if you learned something, let me know. My God. Just let me know. So Ethereum, 7.9% of a Bitcoin is a critical support. We're on our way down there. We're trying to fight here, but we may not hold much longer, okay? Especially with Bitcoin volatility. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go to XRP, to the US dollar. Oh wait, this is the wrong chart. This is Bitfinex. But I mean, still we can use it. We can still use this chart, whatever. Doesn't really matter, but not good. Not good on the Bitfinex Ripple to the US dollar chart. That's terrible. We had some sort of upward sloping channel going on. This was the trend line, and we broke it. We're below it. We broke it on above average volume, I guess, comparative to what it's been kind of doing all this crap. So not the highest, not that big of a deal. But we did discuss critical areas of support at one time when we were looking at this. We cover 1 billion coins. If you were in our day stream, you'd know how many coins we covered. That was kind of modest too. So, hey HB man, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. You Jesus man. So right here, the 62 cent area, as you can look left and see, it's one of the lowest wicks we got after the move up. It also happened with the big short squeeze that started, with Bitcoin.
Natasha tipped $11.11. Thank you for being the best on YouTube. Smile, we also love you beyond this Chanel smile.
Hey Vasha, thank you so much for that $11.11. That was probably paying respect to King Logan, I'm sure, with the repeating numbers, right? So, Vasha, seriously, thank you so much for that. It means everything, and I am very grateful that you think that. I'm not trying to do that. That's not my goal. My goal is just to try to read the charts, analyze them, and articulate them to you, the audience, and have a little nice music in the background with it, okay? So, and then to try to educate too, mix that in. So, thank you, Vasha. It means everything, and thank you for your ongoing support that has been just overwhelmingly superb. Thank you, and thank everyone else. Y'all to Jesus, all right? So, just going back to Ripple, though, it's not good. Okay, not good that you broke that, but you do have a few horizontal lines that you might hold. But if you don't, again, lower prices for sure. So, you don't have much. Let's take a look at the other one. I know we did more. We had other patterns. We had a wedge, right? I think we had a wedge on here. Just hold on. Okay, yeah. So we had just way more analysis done on this one. So this is XRP to the US dollar. This is just the Binance exchange. A lot more people here, I think, use Binance anyway, so who cares, all right? But yeah. Sim triangle. First off, we had a falling wedge pattern. From the falling wedge pattern, we broke out. But when we broke out, it was like early this weekend or something, Saturday maybe, and we didn't have any volume. Ladies and gentlemen, if you break out, you better see volume, or you need to be suspect, you need to be skeptical if you see a breakout with no volume. Always say that. Wait a second. You need to be cynical of these coins. They're there to screw you, and algos, right?
Natasha tipped $11.11. Smile.
Hey Vasha, thanks so much for the 2222. Really do appreciate you. You to Jesus lady, you're amazing. Thank you so much for that. It means everything. So hopefully I was able to maybe preserve some capital. But if you're just happy to see me, thank you so much for that. It means everything. You're amazing. So sim triangle, you broke the sim triangle, right? And the volume, still what? It just, no one's doing this. This is just going down because Bitcoin's going down, right? So you touch the support, right? You touch this wick. That's why we drew the horizontal line. We had wicks here too. Okay, we wicked off that. And that was it. There's not much holding this up right now. Okay, just like Bitcoin, there's just not much more holding Bitcoin up. And it makes sense how this looks like Bitcoin in a way. As you can see, we had the falling wedge pattern, broke out, no volume, and then we formed a sim triangle with the breakout. So we go to the most immediate looking pattern. That's where we go to. So we said, all right, neutral pattern after a downtrend could be a hint of bearishness. So of course Bitcoin broke, and you saw what happened. We were down here before, during the stream, and now after, on the night stream, here we are, broke it. Not good though. Don't want to see that. You know why? Measured move of this sim triangle, 55 cents. Measuring from the widest areas to the breakout, you get 55 cents. We'll see if it plays out. We'll see if the TA is respected. You're currently at 29 on the RSI. You're currently kind of, technically, you are oversold. All right. Had a pretty decent spike in negative momentum, the highest level of negative momentum you had seen since the 12th of May. So it's kind of been a minute. What, like 2 weeks since you've seen this much negative momentum build on a move. So the only thing that's weird is just the volume, the continuous lack of volume. Weird. All right, so that's it. That's all I got to say about that. Let's go to Zen. Going to Zen for Nubiles. Thanks again for the contribution, man. Put you at the front of the line. There you go, man. It's gone. It's the TA out the window, right? What more can you ask for? We were in a downward sloping channel, right? We head faked out, right? We head faked out, formed a wedge. We had all these different levels of bullish divergence from the low to the lower low to the lower low to the lowest low. And from there, you had the bullish divergence down here. You also down here had bullish divergence on the RSI with the pattern. That was 3 different variables you could have put together to say, hey, we could be seeing a price action reversal, a break to the upside with maybe a measured move. It's not the widest. This was the measured move of the wedge, I believe. It was 427,625. We hit it, we stalled, but once we got done stalling at that measured move, see ya, we're gone. We just kept going. Huge levels of volume. I'm sure the highest you've ever seen, right? No, wow, not even close. Wow. If this is Mars, this is Saturn, and this is Jupiter. My God. So, but the highest level of volume you had seen since the 3rd of November of last year. The highest level you'd ever seen, I think, was, yeah, definitely the October 19th, 2017. So very, very significant that we had one of our largest spikes in volume ever. Talking about MACD, highest spike in positive momentum we had seen since October 19th, October 20th. We got some history going on. Insanity, crazy spikes. I don't think you'll ever beat that. That's crypto. There you go, man. So this thing's pumping. Great. Some institutions are trying to probably find safe haven from all the insanity with all the other coins that have been doing terrible. So there you go. RSI. Second largest spike in RSI you've ever seen. Right, 85 right now. Very overbought. Crazy levels. But back on October 20th, that fateful day, you actually hit 90, so you still got a ways to go, but it doesn't matter. Just be very careful. Of course, everyone knows at this point, everyone knows this is an insanely high risk area trying to get in here, but just want to say congratulations to everyone who recognized the bullish divergence on both oscillators, as well as the bullish reversal pattern, which was in fact a falling wedge, but no one expected to see us hit a measure move and then go beyond that to the moon, man. So there's your Zen coin. Congratulations, Nubiles. I hope you were in. Hope you made cash. All right, we got a little change up, a little curveball. We had Jane who asked about the SPY. Figure we could just look at the QQQ because it's an ETF of the SPY, right? Very, very good. Trust, whatever, ETF, exchange traded fund. All right, so first off, I think on this one, since we have so much data because it's the stock market, yay, we can actually look at history some and see that we're in a channel that extends its lowest low, global financial crisis, right? That wasn't really the beginning. The beginning was at the top of the channel. The start of the top, start of the bottom. The channel since then has just methodically marched along the bottom side of the channel. Okay, eventually we legged up a little bit more. Buying came in 2014. Then we ran. Then we went through, during the Obama administration, we went through a 2-year period where the S&P 500 literally gained nothing, not a dime. If you were invested in the S&P 500 from 2015 to the end of 2016, the beginning of 2015, about 2-year period, you didn't make anything. And so from there, though, when it all changed, though. You started going up again, and I know this is it's a very polarized subject, but after the United States presidential election, the most previous one in November 8th of 2016, we've now had one of the largest spikes in the history of the stock market, one of the largest runs. Okay, so with that being said, we had a correction, right? We ran up. What did we do? We formed a very large rising wedge pattern, and sure enough, we broke down. But we were so strong when we broke down, we couldn't make the measure move, which is great. That's always a bullish thing. Remember, rising wedge patterns, if they don't make the measure move, you know that there might be a chance that the bull trend continues. Okay. And yeah, it is. We didn't even touch the 200-day moving average, which is always used as a very powerful level of support. Just remember that daily, the 200-day moving average, not the 200 MA itself, 200 days. So, but anyway, we formed another rising wedge, broke down out of it, probably made the measure move, right? But doesn't even really matter. From there, when we broke down, we got right back up in there, made a higher low than our previous low, and then now we're marching again. Did show some sort of evening star doji. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know an evening star doji, it's a little wacky with a gap down. Understand that, but hey, evening star, evening doji star. This is really what it is, okay? So that's a reversal pattern, a reversal candle pattern, okay? And so from there, we've just been chopping around, floating in space. All right, so anyway, still got maybe a higher low than our previous lows way down here, but your low might be higher than your previous high, which is great. Very strong. I mean, it almost looks like, taking out the gaps that you could see some sort of bullish consolidation on a move up, which is great. These are daily candles. Each candle represents one day. So what's going on with... You got an issue though, right? You do have a form of bearish divergence, but it's not the most insane, okay? It's class C bearish divergence. It's when you make a high on price, then you make a higher high, but you double top on your histogram. All right, so again, it's not the biggest deal. It's the weakest form of bearish divergence, and it just means stagnation in momentum. All right, so we'll see where we can go from here, but I think you truly are going to have a very serious level of adversity. Then you already hit another level, multiple levels already. Hey, you didn't even wick. Let's see. Right there, critical level of resistance, previous candle body close high. You have one here that you did hit, in fact. So this is a resistance zone. All right, so in between here, you hit it. And of course, way up here, that's going to be a big deal. Big freaking deal up here. All right, so there you go. So we just do it like that, whatever. So yeah, we can see clearly, Jane, that we're trying to run to all-time highs again. Okay, we're on our way. We're working on it. We went through a correction that lasted quite some time. All right, it looked kind of like this. It was just a channel, I believe. How did it go? It was like down here, right? Yeah, it was something like this. And you corrected, high spike. Yeah, see the heart line being respected multiple times. So, we broke out. We broke out, started taking some long positions, okay, and played out because Micron was one of them, and boom, Micron to Jesus, man. So this is why it's important, and I'm glad, Jane, you contributed and wanted to see, an index of the stock market, because this might be a good time to talk about diversifying your portfolio. If you got in during the Great FOMO and you don't care about stocks and all that, maybe you should think about investing in intrinsically valued securities, like things that are on the stock market that bring in hundreds of millions of dollars per quarter, and then it gets divvied up to all the shareholders, versus some sort of white paper that doesn't make a dime, doesn't do anything, doesn't help society, doesn't help anybody, just is there with a lot of marketing, a lot of hype, and a lot of crap, a lot of manipulation. All right, so just something to think about. Hope that helps, Jane. We went a little too deep into that, but whatever, who cares? I'm not worried about it. So that was the daily, remember that, so significant. Okay, let's move on to Aeon was the first request, first free request, whatever you want to call it. Oh my god. Getting wrecked, man. Downward sloping channel on the way down, to the bottom of the channel. So Tia is being pretty well respected. We might just be, maybe the way the market interpreted this was like this, where you didn't use the wick, you used the candle body close here, and as you can see, touching twice now. So this would be interesting to see. We had a really nice short-term trend right here that just crapped out. Thank you, Bitcoin. Thank you, macro. And it ruined it for all the altcoins. Most altcoins, most of their gains are shot. They're gone. I mean, this is almost completely gone. Back to normalized prices before the breakout. So, yeah, trends in. That's why it's important to move up your stops at all times. Of course, you've got bullish divergence on your MACD, not on your RSI. My God, you're oversold like crazy, 27. And but look here, good to see this. Nothing wrong with thinking about taking a swim in this, if this is the way it looks. If you're at the bottom of a channel, it's always best going in at the bottom of the channel, it's not the top. But again, it can be scary, because what if you just keep on bouncing down like this versus breaking to the upside? Every time we hit it, we broke to the upside, at least made it to the heart line. These previous times might be different this time, I don't know. But bullish divergence is always good to see. Impending price action reversal on our 4-hour at the bottom of a channel. So those are two good variables that tell us, hey, maybe we might see a move up soon. Just maybe temporarily. All it's going to do, we know, is probably just make a lower high than the previous highs and then break down again. But we're just saying, all right, that's Aeon. Congratulations on getting wrecked. Gonna take a look at chat. You can't stop me. I will look at chat. All right. Oh my God, Bitcoin's going back up, man. Get your Lambos ready. It's on, man. It's freaking on. Good God, I'm never gonna be able to get through all this. I'll just have to look at it later. Jeez, man. Holy pump, we're at the Zencoin era of the chat. Market is sleeping, says Crypto SB. Hey Julia, what's up? Heck yeah, Jan, I'm glad you diversified for that reason. You're amazing. A lot of highs, hellos, hello to all. Love seeing chat. Big family, man. Maddie's back in the house. The power of the Derricks. We got a lot of Derricks in here. We got Stewart in here, the Jesus man. One-man army's here too. Alright, so I can't even fathom getting through all that chat. There's no freaking way. So, glad y'all are all doing okay during these trying, troubling times for Bitcoin, okay? Aeon, get screwed. Get screwed, come down to the areas of support, descending support line. Great. Look left. That was also a horizontal line support. You're below it right now. I mean, I gotta get this hotkey set up on my mouse where I can just click a mouse button and have this horizontal line plotted. You're right freaking at a horizontal support looking left, and yeah, you don't have much left. I mean, this is it. You fall below this, see it down here at the 100% retracement completely, you're screwed. And from there, yeah, the abyss. The abyss. Nothing down here but outer space and inverse Matthew McConaughey Jesus. Okay, man? And Interstellar. That's it. Aeon. Get out of here, man. BNB to Bitcoin. All right. Gonna take a look. What was going so well? Yeah, I knew it. We found our swing high. It was a lower high than our previous high. Okay. Talked about the measure move of the wedge breakout. If we could get it, we couldn't. We had no buyers, not enough at all. But showed a little bit of bullish divergence, got your pop, but the pop was just not enough. So from now we're just breaking down some. It's okay. This is fine. This is completely fine. I think you've set the tone for a new trend. Look, you have a long-term trend, longer-term trend, very bullish, right? Bullish. But when you get so high for so long, you've got to come down for a while and you got to consolidate. You consolidated just like you did here, but at some point you pop. You pop on nice levels of volume. This was news. I can't remember. I don't think this was news. It might have been. Doesn't matter. Self-fulfilling prophecy crap. So eventually when you get done consolidating after such a nice run up with so many gains, you break to the upside again because you're in a bullish trend overall. Okay, so short-term trend shattered on volume and green candles. All right. We were already broken out of the downward sloping channel by the time this happened anyway, so I wouldn't even, you can't even say that. We had already broken out. So it was just a matter of time maybe before we broke to the upside like that. So anyway though, we talked about levels of support. Our horizontal lines look left. We have some wicks here. Okay, I think we'd be using that as support. Previous candle body closes also going to be a strong support. All over the place right here and here. 16,484 and 16,161.
Logan tipped $8.88. BTC short profits in the past 36 hours were enough to buy one BTC. Appreciate your TA, wisdom, thoughts and dedication, day in and day out like clockwork. You the real Jesus one.
No man, no man. You the real Jesus man. You the real Jesus man, alright? King Logan, dude, coming in with the $8.88, man, and talking about profit. So much profit from shorting Bitcoin recently that he's made $8,000 roughly. So, dude, Logan, you the real Jesus man, not me. It's all you, dude. You're the one that made all that profit, dude. So, I'm very proud that you've done that. And, yeah, man, couldn't do anything without you, dude. You're one of the top contributors here, along with all the other legends, man. And thanks for being here day in, day out, man. This stream and chat wouldn't be the same without you, dude. So you did Jesus, man. Congrats on your gains, your sick gains. So yeah, that's it, man. Oh, the referral bonus. There you go, Andrew. The referral bonus that took us to the moon, man. But now we're coming back down, all right? And making a lower high than our previous high. So we could break down, probably touch these levels, probably touch the 50 MA. Stay above the 50 MA, and everything will work itself out. Stay above that 50, all right? All right. That's it. You're just getting some more bullish convergence, on your breakdown. Your negative momentum's so freaking weak. It's good. Good to see that. It just means there's not much power on this move down. Probably has look, when Bitcoin's volatile, these coins act irrational and erratic. Okay, sometimes they explode up and sometimes they just tank.
Coach Pro Logan tipped $58.58. Then step up your game, Queen Logan. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Coach Probst, man. I guess poaching all those players from around the Birmingham Metro, dude, is done quite well for you, Coach Probst. So what is that? That puts you at you're at 93, 92 already on the night. Coach Probst, Jeff Grauman, the Jesus man. Okay. All right, Logan, get wrecked, dude. King Logan's gonna get wrecked. Being challenged tonight. It's been a quiet past few days, has it not, ladies and gentlemen? It's been very quiet, but too quiet. All right, so BNB, lower high, but again, falling below 20, stay above the 50, and hold above these horizontal support levels, and you should be fine. That's what we're looking at, all right? There you go. Tronix, oh my God, Tronix alert. I gotta get some kind of soundboard set up for Tron. Tron Connect. Somebody's just gotta make some kind of stupid montage parody sound clip of Tron. Okay, please somebody do it and send it to my Discord so I can make a sound clip of it and just play it every time we play Tron. Okay, Tron, man, we did it. Here we are. Ooh, okay. All right, we had a bullish pennant, but it was also, it's consolidation. So it doesn't always mean that you're going to break to the upside. You can break to the downside, right? So what was the measure move down? I don't know if we hit it. Little pennant. It's unfortunate, man. Bitcoin volatility inversely affects altcoins, all right? 62. Probably didn't hit it at all, which is good. It's always good. Yeah, you didn't hit that measure move. No. Look, this stuff happens, okay? But go back to the lightning analysis I did on Tronix a few days ago before the breakout. Oh my God. We talked about running up here. We said the measure move was 1024, but we said we could very easily use this level up here as resistance, and we could possibly come down and test the heart line, and then bounce to the upside, break down again, and then make our measure move. Go back and watch the freaking video if you don't believe me. Oh my God. Love it, man. Sometimes, you know, this is why TA is fun. This is why TA is a lot of fun. So anyway, Tronics, we want to tell the story again, and I mean, we can. Right? We had our lowest low. It all began on the 18th of March. Okay, that was a day after St. Patrick's Day. That was when we were having our live stream bearish hurricane party, wearing all green, getting S-faced. Because what can you do when there's a bearish hurricane? Well, you know, if you're new in here and you don't know anything, and you're not from the States, you're not from the South in the States, there are people that when they hear about a big hurricane coming, even if it's a Category 5 hurricane coming, they will not evacuate. They will stay in their homes. They'll stock up on alcohol, food, water supplies, all that, and they will literally have hurricane parties, and they will get really, really drunk in very dangerous times. And that's exactly what we were doing. There was nothing else to do but to just get S-faced while Bitcoin tanked on the weekend. All freaking weekend. It was the... Little did we know at the time, that was the bottom. That was literally the bottom. So from there, after the hurricane ended...
Logan tipped $88.88. Glad you survived the weekend, Coach Probes. Tell Jeff Brown we need to link up with Tom Brady next weekend.
Oh my God. Yeah, come get the... bring the private jet down here, Coach Probes, man, on your recruiting trail. Hey, you know what that means? We got... Is that for real? No, did I do my math wrong? Or did the Quickie-lator do it wrong? I don't know. Okay, yeah, 97, 96. King Logan is now the top Lord Jesus of the evening. All right, took the lead. Coach Probes, you're screwed, man. You are screwed. So it looks like we may have a good old-fashioned tip war on our hands, but it's not confirmed yet. We cannot confirm or deny that there might be one of those, okay, ladies and gentlemen? I'm picking the worst freaking night ever, okay? For this, I'm just... So look, what are you doing? You broke down once, you tested off the 20 MA, use it as support like the Jesus Man, and now you're running back up. We have 10 minutes left on this 4-hour candle. It'd be so spectacular to see a bullish engulfing candle right here. It would be legendary, and would say right back to business as usual. The volatility spiked, the algo's freaked out, but this might be the normalization candle right here, getting us back on track. Okay, so still that measure move, 1024, it looms. All right. Let's be awesome, man. Let's be the Jesus man. You know, sometimes this has to happen because sometimes you hit freaking 84 on the RSI and you got to reset your oscillators. It happens. Too strong. Too freaking strong. This thing's not done. Not at all. Based on price action. Okay, TA respect. Sorry about that. Just changing the song up. It's not good. All right, Tronics. Everyone got their fix. Oh, man, I'm so high on Tron now. Thanks, man, for my fix, man. Thanks, man. That's everyone in chat right now freaking out about Tron. So, I'm sorry. I haven't seen anything this nuts on a coin culture, cult stuff since AMD. AMD, it's the same way over on StockTwits with AMD. My God, you've got so many fanboys of that stock. It's unbelievable. I don't know why, when NVIDIA has superior GPUs, and arguably maybe CPUs, but others could maybe contest that idea. Whatever, man. So, alright, let's go to EOS. The US dollar was requested. Alright, man. Sure, some tankage. Probably doesn't look pretty. Haven't looked at this in a while, right? Maybe we have. I guess we have, maybe. Alright, so incredible run up, all-time highs, of course. Of course, all-time highs. But from there, huge correction. Welcome to crypto. If you're new here in crypto, this is not crazy. This is very normal. No one should be surprised here. When you correct and the rug gets pulled, look at that bearish consolidation right there. Jeez, man, beautiful sim triangle. Broke down, measure move, and then some. When you broke down, You hit that 200 MA. It was used as a support temporarily. When the emotions, everyone calmed down. We realized, okay, we cannot break above our 20 simple moving average. Broke down, lower, well, not here, lower highs here, lower highs than these highs, and tanked again. And from then, we had this little channel, and eventually we broke to the upside, and we just stayed well within our, critical levels of resistance and support, our downward sloping trend lines that eventually converge, giving us what we call a huge falling wedge pattern. All right, so with that being said, if we look left, we can clearly see insanely important levels of support when our candle body closes, all right?
Vaxa underscore Natasha took $111.11. Let's have fun, ladies and gentlemen. Smile, smile.
Oh my God, Vasha. That's $122.11. Vasha is in the lead of it seems to be a battle royale. Left field, Coach Probst, King Logan, y'all are screwed. Y'all are screwed. Looks like Queen Vasha taking over. That's it, man. Or that's it, woman. Alright. So, yeah, don't break this. Don't fall below this area. This is very important. You tested it once here. Now you're testing it again. You don't want to fall below this. You do, it could be very bad. Your moves down could be, $10.02. Yep, $10.02 could be very real if we don't hold this $12 area, whatever, 11. Your lowest level you could probably get in this support is 1166. If you don't hold that and you break out to the downside, your next move is definitely $10. All right, and that's just a wick. That's not even candle body closes, all right? Oh, okay, never mind. You have the wick here with the candle body closes, okay, across the board. So $10, psychological support. So, hey, Andrew Merritt, man, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. You Jesus, man. Got any questions about TA? Hit us in the chat or the Discord. Thanks so much, Andrew, dude. Welcome to the team. Wonderful team. Some sort of, merger in terms of culture and community with the Crypto Show with Matt Beasley, the Jesus Show, man, with the Jesus Wrench Gang peoples, with the Hyped on Crypto Jesus peoples. We respect the TA over here. Maybe it's growing on them too, and the news is growing on me, man. I like getting my dosage of news every day now, okay? It's good. It's good to be informed and to stay up to date on your news, and that's the best YouTube show for cryptocurrency news with Matt Beasley. Check him out. Maybe that show can fix my back. Nah, but we got a chair on the way because of Mr. Damon, Mr. Matt Damon. Silver is money. Hey man, in the day stream we looked at silver. We looked at silver on the chart. Crazy, man. Crazy stuff. But thanks, dude, Mr. Silver is money, for the sub on YouTube. You Jesus, man. Welcome. Welcome to the team. Okay. Don't get screwed. Don't fall below very critical levels of support. If Bitcoin holds up, you hold up. If Bitcoin tanks, you tank. On the US dollar, seriously, things going to go down if Bitcoin goes down. All right, so you're pretty much double bottoming, and you actually have higher levels of negative momentum on your second bottom, which isn't really good. It's kind of like bearish convergence type stuff. So we'll see how this plays out. This has everything to do with Bitcoin. You want to know what's going to happen on this chart? Just watch Bitcoin, okay? Let's take a look at chat again, okay? We get to these coins, we analyze them pretty thoroughly, and then we just get ahead of ourselves and forget that chat's kind of lit, all right? So, Tron Will Moon says, Derek, yeah, I mean, it kind of already is, right? It already has. It's been doing mooning action since the 18th of March. That was the lowest level, and ever since then, we've been in a very nice upward sloping channel. Actually, we broke out of it, but came back down to earth, right back in the channel. So, Tronics, man, nothing new about it being amazing. 505 Sat, Patreon, entry. Oh, 133, my bad. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry, Vasha. Sure. Sorry about that. 133.33, y'all are screwed. King Logan and Coach Probst have their work cut out for them. I just don't know if it's, you know, I get it. I get it. Queen Vasha. Stewards to Jesus, man, the story of his life. Why is my lighting changing like that? Durr. Makes no sense. Mission Control, anybody? Is anybody there? No. No, Mission Control's not there. They're gone. They're gone. They quit. Who know me? Thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. You did Jesus, man. You got any questions about TA? Hit us up in the chat of the Discord. Nick W said he owns some Nano. He's going to see if it holds. We'll find out. Crypto Zach Morse wants Zill, and he's sad because evidently Zill got wrecked. I'm just assuming with the emoji, or it's asleep. I don't know. George wants salt. Okay, we're reinfusing our list. What's up, Stone Man? No, ADA is not on the list. We've been looking at the US dollar pair because it's, you know, pretty bad. Winston Smith dumped Verge during the Pornhub hype. You did it, man. You sold at the top. Great. Hujian Hour, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. You the real Jesus, man. Am I analyzing cryptocurrency? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Scaro, Disco Lightning, scary stuff. Yeah, I'm just behind. I'm just reading chat. Almost done. Just interacting with you fine people. Viking Spider, he's back. That sounds really scary. Couldn't imagine a Huntsman Spider. What's a Viking Spider look like? Old Pa Sync, if Lux is on TradingView, we'll take a look at it, man. Sounds like an interesting Beanie Baby. Oh, thank you, King Logan. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your local on the 8s. 4-hour candle closing in 30 seconds. Let's go to Bitcoin, take a look. Nice bounce off the critical support that we had to hold above. Good to see. What doesn't mean we're done by any means, okay? We are not done. This is no reversal at all right? But what are you talking about, Ray? Well, we discussed it an hour ago. Look left. Previous candle body closes. You even had the wicks here too. Okay, it was a little support zone. You held well. You held well. The 4-hour candle is now closed. We have a new candle upon us. All right, so something that's very interesting about this, ladies and gentlemen, not only did we close and wick off that support so well, we actually closed our candle above the downward sloping trend line of the falling wedge pattern. Tremendous. Gives tons of validity to that trend line. It was once a powerful level of resistance, and now it's being used as a strong level of support. For now anyway, all right? Good to see that. This is what we talked about in last night's stream. You can literally quote me. I said I would be surprised within the next 24 to 48 hours if we had not back tested this trend line, because when you break out on no volume and you don't get confirmation and back test this immediately, eventually at some point you will. And it just so happened we formed a rising wedge pattern. We were given the luxury of seeing a pattern before we back tested. We sure enough got it. We fulfilled the destiny of the TA. It was beautiful. Glorious, glorious TA art right here. Love it, man. So what does that mean for Bitcoin? We have to see some more pattern development, all right? We had a candle body close that was lower. It was lower than this low. Guess what? Significantly higher levels of negative momentum. Not really good at all to see. That's like bearish convergence. There's no impending price action reversal based on this oscillator, and their SureSec is not based on this oscillator either. Now, on a more midterm scale, you could say there is some form of bullish divergence.
Roger Ver took $10. Bitcoin Cash will knock Bitcoin off the charts.
Oh man, is that the real Roger Ver, man? Is that you? Is that John Wayne Jesus, man? Thanks, John Wayne Jesus, Roger Verman, $10 contribution. I don't know if that meant that you were literally wanting me to do BCH, like with an analysis, or just, you know, you were just saying BCH is the Jesus man. I'm not sure. Someone let me know. Somebody contact Roger Ver in chat while we look at our local on the 8s. Okay, so you could say our previous low, we did not make bullish divergence, but you could say from this low to this low, yeah, we do have that. We do have it. Got some, at least, just a little bit. Same down here. I mean, you can almost say you're getting a little bit here too. So lower lows with lower levels of negative momentum. Great, but kind of sketchy in the middle. All right. So that's it, man. That's your Bitcoin local on the 8s. Brought to you by Coach Probst, Vasha Vashas, and King Logan Logans, and some Roger Ver, Jane, and Nubiles. Thank y'all. Y'all the Jesuses. All y'all. For the contributions means everything. The contributions you make to this stream, they only get reinvested to produce you with better quality content. So thank y'all so much. I couldn't do this without you and wouldn't do it without you. Y'all the Jesuses. Alright, let's go to Ethereum again. What's happened with Ethereum when its 4-hour candle body close? We're about to find out right now. Hey, a miniature, not very strong, bullish pin bar. I wish I had a pattern I could show you what it is, but I can't because we don't have that ready yet. We're working on it. So though you had a very small, probably insignificant, it might materialize into nothing bullish pin bar, because look, the longer the wick is, the more effective these bullish pin bar patterns are. Okay, when they're like this, they're kind of suspect, but the biggest rule about a bullish pin bar is you got to have some sort of wickage at the top that's a smaller wick than the bottom part, and you also have to have your entire candle body closed within the previous candle body. All right, we did that. So we met the criteria of a bullish pin bar, but it is kind of weak because the wick isn't as large as we would want. That's what she said. Kappas everywhere. Kappas for everybody. Throw them out. Throw the kappas off the balcony in New Orleans on Mardi Gras. All right, that's it. So we'll see how it materializes. Not sure if it will be used as a very strong reversal pattern. Okay, so that's it. That's your Ethereum. Had a nice recovery. As you remember, we had way down here at the beginning of the 4-hour candle. We made all the way back up. The bulls kind of won this in the end on that candle. So we'll see if we're too strong to even touch a critical level of support. My goodness, man. We use the wick as support. That is phenomenal. I'd love to see us bounce from there. But you just got to remember the length of this trend. We have not even touched a 23% retracement yet. So I would not... Look, you don't just disregard the fact that you fell out of a trend that went on for 6 to 7 weeks. That is no joke. You don't joke like that, right? So that's it. Oh, wait, who's in the house? Is someone in the house? Hujin Hour. He loves vacation. As an animator, his right hand has never gotten a break. That sounds like you could definitely say something else. Hujin Hour. Alright, man. Bitcoin is Kappa. Oh, Bitcoin Cash is Bitcoin with many Kappas. Yes. Scarab. Yes, man. Oh, Roger Ver was saying Bitcoin sucks, Opie? Oh my god, man. Now everyone's saying Bitcoin Cash is going to replace it. Someone said, Bitcoin, why have you forsaken us? Almost done with you. Just scrolling through, seeing what people are saying. Alright, 4,000 subs, we'll get a Viking night. If you go over to our main YouTube page, we're less than 200 subs away from Drunken Viking Night, where I do TA as a drunken literal Viking. Okay? It's very fun. Celtic music, all kinds of fun happenings. Alright? Who know me, says Kappa. Yes. Something is bleeding out, says Stuart. Sounds scary. Gandalf Knight is at 5,000 subs. Correct. I'll be a wizard for the first time in my life at 5,000 subs. All right. Oh my God.
Tone Base 58 to $12.12. Cash is trash. All alts is scam. BTC is on a red 4TD count. 5Z dip.
Oh my God, man. Was that 1212 from fake Tone Vase? But I know who it was. Was that also you, fake Roger Ver? Was that you, Coach Probst? You and your mini aliases? Because I can't do the tip war. Well, I can't tally it. I'm not sure, man. Let me know. But hey, Inverse Tone Vase, Inverse Roger Ver, thank y'all both so much for the 1212 and the $10 contribution. Y'all the Jesuses, man. Thank y'all. Sell pressure is tremendous. Fight on, MK Honey. And I'm not talking about any kind of football team. College football team. No USC. Hey, what's up, Wrench Gang? How you doing, man? Tani Tucker. I'm a new sub as of tonight. Well, Tani, welcome. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome to the team. Really do appreciate that. And if you got any questions about TA, hit us up in the chat or Discord. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for the new subs, all of you. I know there's a decent amount tonight. It's great. It's been wonderful. All the support means everything. Dan Brister said that was the real tone. He'd say, he does declare. Alright, we did it, man. We got through chat. Anyway, Ethereum showing some strength on this little wick. Okay, critical support wicks. The zone. You hit the zone and you bounced. So, great. Great stuff. We'll see if it holds with the bullish pin bar that is quite weak. Let's go to XRP to the US dollar. Why not, right? Why not? Pablo loves this one, man. This one's for you, dude, all the time, dude. There you go. A miniature bullish pin bar that was pretty freaking weak, and now you're breaking down again. And so is Bitcoin. Oh my God, man, but we was going to be kings. No. Were you? Or were you not? Not right now. Continuing to break down as we speak. 63 cents, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get wrecked. All right? Falling wedge broke out on suspect to no volume. We were skeptical. Formed a lower high than our previous highs. Could not break our previous candle body closes at all, like scrubs. Drew a horizontal line. Said if we don't break that, we're screwed. Guess what? We're screwed. Played out like that exactly. All right? But y'all know that. Y'all freaking know that. So again, hold this 62.6 cent area or you're screwed. It's a critical support, and yeah, you don't have anything besides one little wick. But beyond that, all right, you might do 61 cents. 61 to 62 cents is a support zone. Don't fall below it, or it's a lot of trouble. Lots of trouble. All right. Okay. Great. Currently at like 29 on the RSI, so you're technically kind of in an oversold territory. But look how, long you can stay oversold quite some time. Just now entering that range. These things want to be irrational. They can be irrational longer than you're going to stay solvent, okay? Don't get screwed. Pretty much making session lows on our 4-hour candle, and it's only 11 minutes in. Wow. Terrible, man. Terrible. That's right, Coach K. We are screwed. Kappa. Max Expo, look at Zen. Dude, Zen was the absolute first S-coin we looked at, and it's not even an S-coin right now. It was the first one, man. Nubile Gaming. He requested it with a contribution, man. Went to the front of the line, and we looked at it. So just rewind the stream right after XRP to the US dollar. That's what we looked at the beginning of the show. All right. Y'all be interested to see or know what's next. Litecoin. Is anyone freaking out? Anybody at all? Wrench Gang says yo-yo. Yes, yo-yo indeed. Yo-yo sucks. The coin. It's a scrub coin. It's somebody's favorite Beanie Baby. Hey, Byron, Z3D wants CND. Z3D, isn't that scrub Pumpy Dumpy group that came into our chat that one time, that live stream, trying to promote and shield their crap coin, their Beanie Baby? Nothing worse than Beanie Baby shillers. Just imagine back in the mid-90s, you got literal Beanie Baby shillers. You know there were Beanie Baby Shillers back then. It wasn't as easy to see because there was not much. The internet wasn't as mainstream back then. So Dan Brister's freaking out. He says LTC. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Driz T, is that right, man? It might be, but the candle body has to close, right? So we've got like 20 hours left, right? Something like that. So we gotta wait. We gotta wait and see. Is my shirt freaking everyone? Is that tripping y'all out? It looks really weird on my screen over here. What happened, man? What happened to music? Alright, so what's up, Clarence? Clarence from Ghana. To Jesus, man. Welcome, man. Hope everything's going well down in Ghana, man. Rocksteady wants country music television coin. We haven't looked at that in a long, long time. Bring out the Obi-Wan Kenobi memes. CMT. Brandon says it's really trippy with weird, trippy emojis on Twitch, man. Thanks, Vita. You always have the best things to say, don't you? You're always critical about things that just don't matter, right? So I just don't know, man. How are the priorities in your life, man? Come into a stream and say really negative things. I don't know why, man. You just don't have to. You can change your life anytime you want. Just remember that. All right, let's go to Litecoin. Litecoin to Bitcoin, though, or Litecoin to US dollar? It's a good question. US dollar, I guess. Whatever. Hey, back tested. Pretty much touched that upper trend line of the falling wedge pattern, right? Great. Great stuff. Huge levels of negative momentum. You know, it spiked. And so, I mean, the highest level of negative momentum you had seen since the 12th of May. Terrible. Terrible. So... lighting change. I don't know. It's the camera. Something about it when I move in. It's like an autofocus feature. I'll have to look at it after stream. It's not really a big deal, but oversold. 28 on the RSI. Pretty nice. You know, jump in volume, right? And we'll see if we can hold off and not fall down into this wedge again. That'd be really bad. Below all three MAs, you had a death cross on the Litecoin US dollar pair on the 16th of May of this month. So had just a flag with lower highs than your previous highs, and you just broke down out of it just like Bitcoin. I mean, instead of forming a rising wedge, you just formed a flag instead. So that's it, man. Faster it goes down, the faster it will moon, says Elojo. EB also, wow, demanding. Everyone wants Litecoin to Bitcoin and Litecoin to the US dollar. Goodness. Mr. Sama says he hates the dip so much. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But it's not really any surprise at all. Yeah, anytime, Dan. 88 US dollar, that's on the list, I thought. You know, it's further down there, but yeah, 88 US dollar. Yeah, that's right. It was requested. We'll get there. We'll get there, man. All right. So breaking down the lower prices, 127.09. All right. We said with this bear pole, bear flag, we would end up with a measured move. We could hit 114.05 if that was before the falling wedge developed. All right, so thanks, Mickey. Mickey sees you. Yeah, jeez, man. Okay, there's Litecoin in the US dollar. Someone also wanted Litecoin to Bitcoin. I wonder if it held. I wonder if we got stopped, if this was a stop out. Almost. Yeah, it seems like you will get stopped out, right? I mean, if it doesn't, okay, but this is why we set our stop loss so low, because we knew we might be able to hold these areas here, but if you don't hold this, coming all the way down here, coming down to this area, that's like, I'm not even worried about it at that point. And then if you fall below that, of course, you're coming all the way down to this stupid fat finger wick, whatever that is. I mean, this is your last area of value. There's nothing else after this, right? Yeah, I guess you'd see multiple areas down there. So now we were saying, look, you got Litecoin in a huge sim triangle pattern, and of course now it's breaking out bearishly. It held it so strong, low risk area, and 3.71 to 1 risk reward. But of course, there you go. Who was saying that Litecoin's not getting destroyed? This thing's getting destroyed too. Someone said that. Someone literally said, oh, at least Litecoin's holding up. I guess it is, right? Who is Benjamin Smith A. Queen? Who are you? Hiya F and Leah Productions. I think you're the same person, right? Oh, a lot of new faces in here tonight. Great, man. Great. And chat died. All right, let's move on. You're welcome, whoever asked about Litecoin and Bitcoin as well. Let's go to Vin for somebody out there. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Look what we did, ladies and gentlemen. We fell below the 200 like nothing, and then we touched this bottom trend line. Kind of bounced off of it. Tweezer double bottom stuff, maybe. Not quite close, but my goodness, we whipped off that, we bounced off that like crazy. That's awesome. Don't know how long that's gonna last though. All right, we said the measured move of this rising wedge pattern, it puts you down here. It puts you down at 45,661. So, Litecoin in the US dollar, dude. What? We did it. We did it literally right before Litecoin to Bitcoin. Jason, what? Did you just get here? Man, you just missed it, dude. Holding up to be the scrub coin of the night. That's right, BK Hood. That's right, man. Terrible. Just freaking terrible. Is everyone missing with Ben, dude? Anyway, below the 200, that's really bad. And the fact that you didn't even look at it, you just completely busted through it. Scary stuff. Now your faster scale MAs they're running. They're going to be coming pretty fast depending on how far you move down. Got to stay within this channel or you're in a lot of trouble. Tons of trouble. This is a trend that extends its lowest level 2nd of April. You've been in this channel. You developed this channel, right? It used to be this was down here, then we had to move it up when we moved up like this. We formed an exhaustion pattern, was very well respected. We broke out. Now we have a bear pole, bear flag situation on our hands. Corrections, they always happen. But insanely nice levels of bullish divergence here. Bullish divergence at the bottom of a critical level of support, an ascending support, all right? There you go. Look, you made a low here. You made a lower low on price. When you made this first low, huge spike in negative momentum, then you made a lower low with very minimal levels of negative momentum, showing a lot of, I guess it's good. It's showing impending price action reversal. That's what it means. It's class A bullish divergence. That's it, man. Just trying to figure out a way to make it more simple. I don't know. Because I know we just have some newer people in here and don't want to be too overcomplicated on things. So, sure, silver is money. We'll put DGB on the list, man. It's all good, man. No sass. Yeah, man. Okay. Cool, man. Ripple top of the hour. What do you mean, man? The top of the local on the 8s is over, Stuart. You're letting me know that you weren't here. Unless someone said something else and you're responding to. Oh, okay, you're talking to Skyrus. My bad. Yeah, it's always hard, you know. That's what she said. You know. EB, you do. I think you do have access to the previous educational courses. So yeah, you're right. Titan Tom Brabant, man, there he is in the house. Texas sports fan coming in with, what was that? Were those Kappas, man? No, those were just random guys. Random guys. Texas sports fan, man. Thanks so much for the 300 bits. You Jesus, man. Awesome, dude. Thanks for that, man. Means everything. Shout out to Zen. Zen Cash mooning. That's right, man. We looked at it. It was the first altcoin of the entire show we looked at. That's right. Keeps mooning. Can Wrench Gang get a wrench? Probably. We could probably work something out, but Vin might need a wrench too, okay, to recover from this breakdown that was very expected. Alright, very, very expected. We've been calling this for well over a week. Okay, we called this before we even ran up one more time to respect this upward sloping trend line. We already had this drawn. Just go back and watch the other videos. Go back to the 13th of May and go to our VIN analysis, and this is already there. Okay, that's VIN. Great. ONT. Hey, ONT's holding. Yeah, man. Holding in a sim triangle. So, that's good. It's very nice to see that we held there. Showing some strength. Consecutive higher lows. That's 3 reaction lows, 2 reaction highs. We'll see if we can hold this. But if you can't, you're breaking down to test the 200 MA. And then from there, you'd be testing a support level. An upward sloping support level that we think is a good area of value. But again, if it can't hold on, you're just going to break down from there. Great. And then you'd have a horizontal line support at the 68.31 area. That's a previous candle body high close. All right. So a lot of different supports. You're within one, the bottom trend line of the sim triangle. Below that, you've got the 200 moving average, the upward sloping support. That is the bottom trend line of the huge, trend we've been in. Hey, Arthur, man. Thanks so much for the follow on Twitch, man. GG's, man. All right. So from there, you break down. If you can't hold that level, that's like your third line of defense. Your fourth level of defense is going to be 68.31. That's it. So that's it. That's all we know. If you break to the upside, we could talk about a measure move, but there's just no point. It doesn't matter. We can draw it now or later. I mean, do you really want to? We can. I don't even know whoever requested this, if they're even here still. 2703 from the hypothetical breakout. Say we hypothetically broke out right here. 2703. There it is. God, I need a hotkey. God. There you go. There's your measure move up if you broke to the upside. We have to do the downside too. Sim triangles are inherently neutral. All right. 2703. If we hypothetically broke down right here. There it is. Measure move of the downside. There you go. Downside, upside. Whew. That's literally it. Congratulations on ONT on, making all your patterns. Great. We've been going 1 hour and 26 minutes now. If you're enjoying this live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Every like means everything. All right, y'all are amazing. ONT, Zill's on the list. Zill was next. Someone was sad about Zill. I don't even know if they were requesting it. They were just saying Zill with sad face. Sleep face. I don't know. Yeah, continue to break down, of course. We talked about this in the day stream, okay? Talked about it in the day stream. So you had a nice methodical march up, a new trend but then you legged up, went nuts. Got too high, too fast, extended from the MAs, broke down, made lower highs than your previous high. And from there, we've retraced. We're back inside that channel, and we are fastly approaching a critical level of support that might be a good value area, but then again, maybe not, based on the way this market's been responding to these trend lines this late in the trend, whatever. So it's like we went the spring to summer to fall. It's autumn, the altcoin autumn for ZIL. All right, so if we break this, we're going to test the 200 MA. We disregard that, coming all the way down to previous candle body closes here. There you go. So here are our targets. One here, one here, one here. All right, get screwed. That's it. Wedge, yeah, that was the measured move up here. This wedge didn't do it. Had no power, no buyers. Couldn't even break above your old previous candle body high. Whatever. Triple top crap. Sucks. Almost head and shoulder crap. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Now you're not done here. You're definitely not done. This candle body has to close, all right, before it's valid. But if everything stayed the same, you'd be making bullish divergence right here. Class B, you'd be making a double bottom on price with a lower level of negative momentum. But again, I'm not even going to do this or plot that yet because this has to close. That's it, man. That's it. Salt. See you, man. Salt. S-coin. Big ol' S-coin. Get stomped out. There you go. Area of value was here. Why? Well, we touched it 3 times. Okay, but you ran up, pretty much partial rise, couldn't touch the top, broke down, and then bounced off of it for, just enough time to say, hey, good area value, and then broke down again. Thank you, Bitcoin. All this crap's tied to Bitcoin. And here's the thing. Making nice bullish divergence, and you're still kind of making it down here. I think we discussed this in the day stream. But what do you want, man? This coin, dude. This coin. This was before we broke down here. All right, we had a wedge, and we had all-time highs. This is before everything just tanked, man. Before Bitcoin formed a huge rising wedge. Inverse Drake song, right? Inverse Drake song. Now you are approaching the lowest low you've ever had. It's coming. It is coming. So down here, another maybe decent area, but if the market keeps falling, Bitcoin's 78.89 right now. This thing could fall to its lowest low it's ever had. But again, you're about to be testing all-time lows soon enough, and that's like where you can just say this. Another, and you can be really tight on this one. You don't have to be so loose because you don't have any of this crap holding. So looks like you're testing that, but forget that. Let's just see if we can come down here and test this at this point. All right. See how it goes. You just go for low risk areas. You win big, you lose small. You can lose more than you win as long as you win bigger than you lose. All right. There you go. There's Salt, S-coin, big ol' S-coin. Been terrible ever since. You started from the top. Now you're here. Inverse Drake song. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Get it? That's what it is. You see coins that do that, they are Inverse Drake song. That's it. Great. 88 US dollar. Broke it. Yeah, figured we could, man. We plotted this today. Said, hey, it might be a sport. Maybe not. Who knows? It all depends on Bitcoin. And sure enough, broke it. Broke it hard. Channel. Downward sloping channel. Beautiful. And now we're running to the heart line. That's at 20-cent range. Yeah, fell below critical levels of support. This horizontal line right here, this 22-cent range. Look left. My goodness, this was a very critical support. And you did not hold it. You did not hold it. It's really bad. We're talking down here, 19 cents. 19 cent range. Way down here. It's very possible at this point, breaking these critical levels of support like that. And it's all because of Bitcoin. All because of Bitcoin. There you go, 88 US dollar. Big correction, downward sloping channel. Breaking critical support. We're lower than that right now. So we said bullish divergence. That negative momentum picked up. Still got some bullish divergence currently. You're still technically... still kind of got it. The bullish divergence on the RSI. You made a low on price here. You're making lower lows on price with higher levels of relative strength, but barely. My God, you're still way oversold. 23 on the RSI. This market is just beaten down, ladies and gentlemen. But we're very used to it. Way more used to this than seeing bull runs. MK, you want to borrow a pump for Bitcoin? Well, it's not my Bitcoin, right? It's everyone else's Bitcoin. That's right, French Crowd. A lot of these coins will do that too. It's tough being conservative. Just looking at chat, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Engaging's important for my mental health. Because, like, I'm doing all these charts, looking at numbers and candles and fibs, patterns. Oh, go crazy, man. Thanks for the love, Wrench Gang. Thanks, Tom. Tom Brabant. Titan Tom Brabant. Okay. There you go. Done with chat. Not much going on. Okay. Breaking critical support, a lot of trouble for this coin. 88 US dollar. Great. Lux coin, if it's real. It's not real. It's not on TradingView. I mean, it's real, but it's just, I can't analyze it. I'm sorry, whoever asked. Don't get mad at me, man. Get mad at TradingView and their API. Whatever. Welcome, B Fishin'. Meet B Fisher. Alright, so what was it? CND? What, that ascending broadening wedge or something? No, it's the right angled ascending broadening formation. That's what CND was, right? Hey Driz. Driz, what's up, man? I know you had yours higher, but look at this, man. There you go. Our right-angled, ascending, broadening formation, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pattern. You don't see that often, but here it is. Looks beautiful. So, yeah, it's bearish. It's very bearish pattern. So, it's where you have one trend line, a flat horizontal trend line on the bottom, and then you keep making higher highs with a upward sloping trend line, and that's what gives you your pattern. Okay, so there you go. Had a move up, created our first high here, first lows here, ran up, and had multiple touches really. So, and now we've broken down. Breakdowns can be rather bad. But if you find the bottom, Bulkowski says you can have 50% run-ups. They're very nice run-ups when you find the bottom here, okay? Normally you drop about 30%, 30 to 37% from the breakout. So, very cool to see this pattern, and it's playing out beautifully. All right, so there you go, man. Insanely oversold, 23 on the RSI. My God, man. I mean, yeah, you were getting bullish divergence, but man, that's bad, dude. It's real bad. So I guess from here, from this low to this low, you're making bullish divergence, but you made higher levels of bearish convergence, whatever, higher levels of negative momentum from our previous swing low. All right, so heck, you could even say from this low here, we're making bullish divergence barely, but we haven't created our confirmed swing low yet. So we got to see if we keep dropping lower.
Titanium Brabant tip $5.90. Don't have any requests now. Just curious if BTC has any strong supports you see before that 7200-ish level, or are we gonna free fall?
Titan Tom, man, thanks so much for the, I think was it $5.90. Thanks, dude. Tom Brabant. We'll take a look at Bitcoin and see if there are any more supports. All right, before we hit that 7,500 area. All right, I'm sure there are, but they're probably not very strong. But yeah, there you go. CND is making session lows right now. All right, not really, just cause, just is. So these moves down 3% from this pattern. Crazy, man. Come on down to 100% area. This is, yeah, this is your next support down here at 764. Get wrecked. C&D, why did anyone even request this? I'm surprised. I'm surprised someone requested this. Getting so destroyed. That's okay, man. Partial rises pretty much have a 75% chance of breaking down to lower prices. This thing playing out the way it should bearishly. If you get when you break down to the bottom and then you come up, make a partial rise, 75% chance of a breakdown. We got it. There it is. Playing out the numbers. God, man. We're now at 21 on the RSI. Lowest levels of strength we have seen since the 1st of March. Wow, man. Alright. Good luck. Good luck, C&D. Get screwed. Late Bloomer has his 88 bags. What's up, Smurf? Miami Beach, man. Huh, Lando making a joke like he can eat. He's not eating food. He's eating RAM or something. Or he's installing RAM in himself, because that's how he ingests food. Because he's a robot. Ladies and gentlemen, Lando's a robot. Get destroyed. Okay. Just getting through chat. I was checking it out. A lot of good conversations going on. Hope y'all are having a good time. You 140 something people total. Really do appreciate y'all. Whatever the number is. I don't even know anymore. Okay? Because my restream's messed up on my side where it says I have 14 people watching. Which I don't know if that's true or not. But if it's 14 people, hello. How did I fib my Bitcoin chart? Sure, man. Sure, man. Well, we honestly could go right now because Titan Tom contributed $5.90, so it gives us autonomy. Full autonomy to go to his request. So you lucked out, BK. So the question, Titan Tom, we are at 1 support, okay? But if we break below that, 74.66 on the daily, 76.56 is a big one. Okay, it doesn't look, you can't really see it here, but believe me, 76.56 on the daily is good. 74.66 is a previous candle body close, okay? And it's around another area that we saw a support, right? So I think that's going to be critical. 74.66, 7,500 area, right around there. Then from there, We got 71.23, the 886 fib, and then after that, yeah, you got your upward sloping trend line, which is right around that area, which is very low. So, yeah, we got a couple, we've got a few, but they're not very strong. They're not that good. Titan Tom, all right. Hope that helps. Hope that answers. BK, I just did from the swing low of the George Soros the squeeze, right? The short squeeze of the Legends, all right? So we just fibbed there, all right? And so we were holding that pretty freaking well. I mean, we touched it. Look at our candle body closes there, but now we broke to the upside, broke down. Now we're below the 618 there on that fib. So that was just the low we used, the most previous low, right? You know, we used this one, the most previous low, this little miniature swing low, and it's probably not good. It's probably good to use the lowest low, right? If you use the lowest low of this run, I mean, but you go up, down, before breaking to the upside. That's what's weird about it. So I kind of just want to leave it like this. The 50% was respected so freaking well, okay, as a support and resistance, and then the 618 was used as a support. All right, before breaking to the upside, forming our bearish pattern, and then breaking down again. It gave me a lot of confidence. 382, use it as a resistance point. Use it as support here. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot of validity with how our price action responds to these fib nodes. All right, so that's why we chose that. Hope that helps, BK. Sounds about right, Skiro. You're a lone man over there. You are the minority. Just scrolling through chat. Almost done, okay? Almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Everything sucks except Zen, says Max Expo. That's right, man. The great dip of 2018, says Jason. I mean, wasn't this the great dip of 2018? My God, that was disgusting. But it was so respected. The TA, the Jesus Man, we had a freaking multi-cipher pattern, downward sloping channel. That was so cool, man. The TA, I know it sucked for people, but it was really fun to analyze and how well the TA was respected during that dip. So I don't know if this is the great dip, man. Hopefully, if we do break down all the way, we'll just make a higher low for the second time, right? Third time, whatever. Sorry guys, just music. Okay, man, hold on a sec. So yeah, that's Bitcoin. I hope I got your answer. I don't even know if you responded, Titan Tom, but there you go, man. I hope that helped. Someone wanted country music television coin. We have not looked at this in a long time. It was doing well at some point, but this was weeks ago. Yeah, man, it's doing amazing. Oh my God. Yeah. Wow. So it did adjust this. We just had it like that. That's all we could do. What if we just move this up and don't even touch it? We can definitely adjust it though. Alright, so that's our parameter. Man, it's been so long we don't even... Still have support fibs? What? Beautiful. Beautiful bullish trend on CMT. You'd never expect it from country music television coin, but they're branching out, man. They're branching out. Look, don't mean to rain on the parade, but I'm not going to just not say it. You do have bearish divergence, all right? You made a high on price. You're making higher highs on price with lower levels of positive momentum, pending price action reversal. Maybe you got it right there. Maybe that was it. But should be coming back to the 20 and the 50, maybe even the heart line, all right? Didn't technically make it on your RSI. You actually technically made a higher high on price with very slight higher levels of relative strength. So great coin. Great looking freaking stuff. You are all-time highs. All right, you have broken the sound barrier. All right, so this was it. This was your 100% retracement. Swing out of swing low. You ran all the way up. Here you are above it. You did it, man. This upward sloping resistance, that's going to be one level of adversity. The 1272, 4788 could very well be used as a resistance. But just know that we might be due for a little pullback based on our bearish divergence here. All right, hope that helps. Above all 3 MAs, beautiful. Had a golden cross on the 9th of April, and that was all she wrote. That was it. That was it. Nothing more to talk about. Beautiful coin. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Here's something. Unfortunately, you do have bearish divergence, and I just noticed this. Sorry, man. Don't mean to rain on anyone's parade at all. What do we see, ladies and gentlemen? Rising wedge pattern. Rising wedge pattern with a bearish divergence gives us a very good glimpse of what's to come. A breakdown, a measured move would not be good here. Might put you out of the channel. That happens though on big runs, alright? It happens. When you do this kind of stuff, you get exhausted. This is an exhaustion pattern, alright? Sorry, I didn't mean to slow roll that. That's like someone acting like they lost a poker hand, and then when the other guy's going to rake in all the chips, the guy's like, oh, sorry, and then flips his cards over while the guy's trying to rake in the pot that he did not win. It's kind of like what I just did with the rising wedge, sorry. So there you go. Bearish divergence with a bearish reversal pattern, the rising wedge, the infamous rising wedge. Don't get wrecked. It's been a great run. Don't test your luck. You're exhausted, barely above your all-time highs. All right. That's it, man. DGB. This one was doing well, I think. I can't remember. We looked at it today. No, it was just at the top. That's right, high risk area. Yeah, it was, oh yeah, man, bearish divergence. That's right. We had the bullish divergence at first, and pending price action reversal. Bam, got it. Ran all the way up to the top of the channel, and now we're having a lot of issues. We can't break it. Cannot muster the strength to break this downward sloping trend line, okay? And with that, of course, you just got the different levels of bearish divergence. And it's all Class A, because every time you make a candle body close high, technically it's a lower level of positive momentum. You're also getting bearish divergence on your RSI. Be careful here. High levels of risk. Very good chance you could break to the lower prices, right? What else are we doing? Well, we're having upward sloping consolidation, right? That's good. That's not good, right? You're consolidating against the move up. Exhaustion. That's not what you want to see, ladies and gentlemen. You do not break to the upside. Wait, wrong tool. You do not break to the upside and then go up like that. Right? That's how you get exhausted and you break down. Break to the upside. You contrast that first impulse and then move up. Consolidate so you can run again. You consolidate so you can run again. Don't get wrecked. A lot of things telling us this is the top. A lot. So, I'm just saying. Just saying. Very close to a death cross. But hey, maybe you contradict the TA and break out and be the Jesus man on news, on some stupid, whatever. DGB. So, we're retiring the DGB Beanie Baby, man. Okay. Can explode, man. Great. That's all I got to say about DGB, man. Let's take a look at chat real quick. Drink some water. My God. Been going 1 hour and 51 minutes. If you're enjoying this live stream, all these coin requests, hit the like button, the bell, the sub. Thank y'all. Appreciate it a lot. Oh, nice. $5.90 for my football number. Dude, thanks so much, man. Tom Brabant. Titan Tom Brabant. Hey, 401 Crypto Man, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. You're a real Jesus, man. Lando is downloading RAM, he says. All right. Enjoy your meal. Robot. Can't fool me, man. Yeehaw, says One Man Army. That's right. Yeehaw indeed. Really cool view at night, says Stuart.
Rob R took $20. Came for the tunes, then accidentally learned TA.
Hey, Rob R, man. Thanks so much for the $20 contribution. You to real Jesus, man. And that is not your first contribution or second contribution, dude. And I'm glad you're enjoying the tunes, man. Really appreciate the feedback, and I'm glad you're learning something, man. It means a lot. Feedback's good for me, okay? It keeps me driven. Hey, man, I'm learning something. Great, let me know. Listen to that from Jamon. May 22nd, an important date for all the crypto community. Precisely on this day, 8 years ago, a programmer and a Bitcoin enthusiast, Laszlo, last name something, used his crypto to make the first ever real-life purchase, buying 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure that was covered on Crypto News with Matt Beasley. If it wasn't, that's crazy, man. I just can't believe that wouldn't be covered in that show. Oh, yeah. On Reddit, I think I saw some scrolling through all. It was like, it had Trump, and it's that meme where it's like, this is quite possibly the worst trade deal of all time. And it was talking about the 2 pizzas for $10,000 or something weird. I don't know. 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 pizzas, right? Sean T wants Ethereum to US dollar. Alright, man, we'll see what we can do. Brad, how's your Beanie Baby doing? Sim Triangle, rewind. If you want to see it, man, it's like the 7th coin we looked at. Sim Triangle still holding. Still holding. We talked about all the supports if it broke that, bearishly. Slow rolled, get wrecked. Late bloomer, get wrecked. What is this, J-Mon? What are you talking about? Are you talking about me, man? That's right, Tom Brabant. Good coin to maybe get the heck out, maybe. MTV, VH1, after CMT. Let's do it, King Logan. MTV, let's go, man. MTV. Mondo TV, man. It's a Mexican coin. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Disgusting downtrend, huge correction. Looks like you've retraced 78.6% of the way. MTV's in trouble. 3, 2, 1, Kappa. Kappa's everywhere. All right. There you go. Kappa. Mexican Mondo TV. MTV. Get wrecked. That's it. Gonna finish through chat. Almost there. We almost did it, man. Did I, Jonathan? That's like asking, did I do, all 1,700 coins? No, I didn't do that, Jonathan. I can put it on the list. Like, kind of losing my voice. I can always tell when my voice, stops getting so radio-y and starts getting, higher. I don't even know. It's just not... It's not the same as it is in the morning or, early in the streams. Been going total today for streaming. What is that, 5 hours? Maybe going on 6 hours now of streaming total. Almost hit 4 hours today. 3 hours and 38 minutes. And then now I'm 2 hours now. Almost 6 hours. My God. What's up, Decline Maloney? Glad you're here, man. Anytime silver is money. Just reading chat. Almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear with me. I've done so many coins tonight. My God. Not to mention how many coins I've done today collectively. Holy crap. Let me bask in the chat, alright, for a second. Quite possibly, Rocksteady, the indicators, the two variables match. Thanks, Jason, man. Jesus, man. You were one of the first Jesus peoples. Pizza day. Yes, pizza day indeed. Alright, we did it. We made it through. Alright. I guess so, Julia. IPA? Yeah, maybe. Probably just gonna wait, though. Just gonna wait till, probably the, what? What is it, the date? Is it Tuesday? I can't even remember. Yeah, going on Wednesday. We got 1 minute to the local on the 8th, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Alright. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your local on the 8s. Music's fitting here now, is it not? Just imagine, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Weather Channel, but this is the Crypto TA channel, but it's like the Weather Channel at the same time. Alright, y'all all have that vision. You've all seen and heard your local on the 8s before, right? Currently, with Bitcoin, 78.90. Still touching critical levels of support. I can't do it. My voice is like gone. It's gone, man. Anyway, you get it. Alright. If you fall below this, it's going to be a nasty ride down. Could very well be a nasty ride down, alright? Just know we're hanging on by a thread. Normally that's never a good thing. So, unfortunately for now anyway, unless you come back up and close the 4-hour candle above this area, this trend line, upper trend line of the falling wedge, you're probably screwed. We have 3 hours left on the 4-hour candle, so don't get too scared, but it's never good, this kind of price action at all. This is very bad. Lay Bloomer, do I feel more bear or bull for the summer? Depends. When are we going to hit 7,000? Okay, if we hit 7,000 by summer, I'll be bullish. If we don't, could still be bearish. But for now, I'm telling you, I am freaking telling you, there's no volume here. We are in the middle of the Sahara. Huge sim triangle pattern. Price contraction. We failed to hit the top. Gives me the thought that we might very well possibly hit the bottom. And we say, we have this already drawn here, we could very well hit the bottom. It's a great area of value with a very, very low risk to high reward opportunity down here, that between 6,900 to 7,200 wherever we land and however long it takes us to get down here, alright? So, can only answer that way, Lay Bloomer, alright, man? Traffic on the 8th, says Laura. Interesting. Are you in Straya? Probably at Blockhead. They're stream sniping, right? Hey, Late Bloomer, remember, I found this out doing that. I said Sahara Desert, and someone said, Ray, you're being redundant, man. Sahara literally is translated to mean desert. So you're saying desert, desert. So is it a desert of a desert? Because that would mean it's quite plentiful with life and vegetation probably, right? A desert, desert. Hold on to the Beanie Babies though. Seriously, man. Hold on. It's overtime. It's 1 minute overtime now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Forecast today, well, it says John Doe, thunderstorm with a chance of blizzard. Love chat. Well, 99% of the time, and then like 1% of the time there's like someone who has their own issues in life. They have serious life issues. Tuna fish, Sahara Desert, random things, King Logan. Random things you do decree, you do declare. What, Stuart? Are you responding to what was said or what? You can say the Sahara Desert. The Desert? What is a desert, Jason? Is that real, man? Wow, you know what? The weekly. Oh, we have to hit like 6,900 to see bullish divergence on the weekly. I already looked at it. So we're not even close to that at all. 6,900. So we're like $1,000 off. So, yeah, man. That's right, Julia. Hey, Pipe. What's up, dude? Look, man. The misconception people get about Head and Shoulders. You don't get oblonged shoulders. You get oblonged necklines, okay? You need to always have, for the best, most reliable Head and Shoulders pattern, whether it's an inverse Head and Shoulders or regular, you always want to have an oblonged shoulders. They need to be close. They don't need to be oblonged. So, doing this, right, whatever. Sorry, it's terrible. Like even that's not a good Head and Shoulders pattern. Whatever you're talking about with this, however you draw that, what do you do? This. God, I'm so freaking bad at art. Okay, man? I've never been good at art. So you went up like that, chopped around, and then broke down. Yeah, that's a terrible Head and Shoulders, man. I don't even know how you're seeing that almost. I see what you're seeing, but yeah, dude, I can't. I don't even know if I can do this, man. Are you saying like, did this? Yeah. And then it like broke down again, and then this would be the shoulder. No. I don't know, man. Don't judge me in my art, okay? You can be successful in life and suck at art, okay? I'm just one of those people. I have to practice my art, okay, for education. Stupid. Yeah, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to. You know, we were lucky in terms of being able to catch that short squeeze, because I don't think everyone was off guard on that chart. No one who was looking at that MK, right? That was a weapon. We pulled out the nuke, right? But yeah, we're not gonna have that luxury this time around, because man, they all got liquidated. All those FOMOers got killed, and now they're still getting killed. They're still not seeing shorts. Shorts are still disappearing. Yeah, Bob Ross, my butt, man. Inverse Bob Ross on literally drawing stuff on charts. Oh my God. I can draw trend lines because they're straight lines, and I'm not drawing. I'm just plotting. I can plot. I can't draw. Vlad Putin Death Machine. Let's do it, man. Sounds scary. Dreams of $1 Bitcoin, is that true? You're talking about XRP. Or Tron. Y'all see my lighting? Freaks out. So stupid, man. I'm gonna see if I can take off the stupid stuff, man. What? Where is it, man? Oh, there it is. Where is it? Oh, I know where it is. There it is, man. Auto. Let's just leave it like that for now. Whatever, man. Alright, keeping it scary. More red. Yeah, it's just like, look, man. Here's the thing about Bitcoin. When you're in a pattern that's so large and playing the short game, sure, man. The short game on that wedge, you could make money off that. You could make money on shorting the bottom here, or when you break out, you could short, and you're, higher risk, okay, because you could break back in, but you were exhausted here. And people could short there, bear pull, bear flag at the top, testing and failing to break the 200 MA. Could have gone short there. Multiple people did that. But to say when to go long or when to go short for the long term, you can't. Look, you're in the middle with low, very, very dead volume. It's very risky on both sides at this point. I mean, right now, could you go long? Sure, you could go long. The risk is going to be pretty high. You're not going to know. You go for these areas because you know for a fact if you fall below this level, you are ultimately screwed. And that's why you get stopped out. But if you hit this level, you could very well get a huge move up, an insane bull rally that would run you all the way to the top of this downward sloping trend line. That's what risk to reward is. Right now, your risk to reward shorting or buying for midterm, long term is very bad. But again, short-term shorting, short-term longing can be fine, but, again, trading. Yeah, we're at, 27 on the RSI. That's right, Late Bloomer. It's bad. Bob Ross was a drill instructor. He sure was. He was in the military. Respect. Much respect to Bob Ross, man. Incredibly inspirational guy. Very positive all the time. Loved watching clips of his old show, man. He was incredible. Prodigal. Well, thank you for being here, Brinch Gang, in these trying, troubling times. Not an artist, but a chartist. I like it, J-Mon. I like it, man. Boom blockhead, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, originally 7,300 from the bear pole, bear flag combination, right? It's still real. Still could very well be there. We just, again, I think during the day stream we said we just need to hit this first and then we can talk about it. So here we are, MK. We hit it. It's like a time machine. Here we are. So yeah, we could talk about what that bear pole, bear flag was, right? We just got rid of this for Twitter, for the Twitter folks. So the bear pole, bear flag, measure move, if it was ever to sustain. 1,035 from the breakout. $73.17, yep. I would prefer at this point, since we've already had new patterns that have played out, I'd like to see more pattern development. But yeah, you could say 75, or excuse me, 73.13. Dang, man. Hold on. Whoa. Dang it, man. There you go, MK. Right there, man. That's it. Breakdown. Bear pole, bear flag. Disgusting. Disgusting, man. Alright. Let's see if we hit it. Get wrecked, Jeff. Shots fired. Coach Probst wants a word. Maybe so, Hawkhead, man. Maybe so. I'm like dead, man. 6 hours of streaming. It'll do it to you, man. 6 hours in a day. Yeah, man. Stop out on DGD. Don't get wrecked. That already happened though, like yesterday morning, like really early in the States anyway. Thanks, Julia. Really appreciate that. GXS, nice, man. Night, Julia. See you tomorrow. Sleep well, Estrella. Don't get bitten by anything poisonous, or venomous, not poisonous. Poisonous, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, some people don't. There's a difference between poison and venom. Venom is when it's injected via fangs, bites, and then you got the stonefish, which is also venomous, right? It's weird, it's not a fang, it's a spike. That's Estrella. Don't step on stonefish or you might die. But anyway, that's venom. Poison's just something that's protruding off of, like a poison dart frog. Those are poisonous. They're not venomous. Alright, just letting y'all know whatever random stuff. And people are gonna be like, I know, man, I know. Alright, everyone knows everything. Great, but there's some people, maybe 120 people or so, that didn't know that. Someone didn't know that. What's up, Wealth Unit, man? Well, we looked at it. It's doing the exact same thing as Bitcoin, alright? It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Good night, Tanae. Thanks so much for being here and showing your support. It means everything. Honey tea. Let me go get that out of my, you know, imaginary teapot in my kitchen. Cheers, JLB, man. Glad you're here, man. Glad you made it over. Wrench Gang, Hyped on Crypto, Team Unite. Because we are more powerful together than divided. GXS, daily sim triangle, value, 50% retracement, boom. Fun facts, that's right. Oh yeah? You in on that, MK, man? Hope you're making money, dude. That's your kin's stock, right, man? Nice, man. Wow, man. What was it, earning? Yeah, earnings. Ah, yes. Whoa, look at that, dude. Jeez, dude. They killed it on earnings. They're oil, right? They're energy. Yeah, energy is like busting up like crazy right now. It's doing quite well. So yeah, man, awesome. Props to is it your cousin or your uncle? And he's like the COO or something. I'm trying to remember, piece it together. But dude,
how you guys feeling tonight?
Your EPS estimate
We're just getting started here.
was 82 cents. 168% surprise on earnings. Wow. That will literally do that. That will do that. Remember you were showing bearish divergence in a channel? Just gapped up every single day almost. Oh my God, this thing will be disgusting when it breaks down though. It's starting to round out, getting a little rounding action. You know how to retrace a little bit. But wow, that's great, man. That's freaking great. Highest spike in positive momentum you've ever seen. Not the highest RSI ever, though. But great, man. Great stuff. It's the 4 hour, though, right? So it's not even... Yeah, the daily. We can go to the daily, though. Whatever. Ooh. Scary. No more bearish divergence. Great, man. Great stuff. Great areas to take profit. You start rounding like that, man, that could be bad. Just saying, like, it's just, hey, you made your money. Make some money and then take a lot of profit and then tighten your stop up after taking some profit. You know, you don't sell all of it. You just move it up in case you tank and then boom, you're stomped out. It's over. Out of the trade and you break down, right? You find levels of support. One could be here at 41.91 and another one candle body closed, right? Right here. There you go. That'd be another support there. Excellent, man. Excellent freaking stuff, MK. Tell your kin I wish them well, and tell them to keep up the insanely good work. Okay, that's a great company earning report right there. Whew. Love it, man. Freaking love it. Cousin. CFO, not CO. My bad. I was trying to recall. I was off a little bit, but, what's up, Anders, man? Greetings. Wow. Somebody greeted me and didn't demand a coin. Yeah, I've been going 2 hours and 17 minutes now. I'm in overtime. Alright, I'm in overtime. This is when viewers start just dropping off like flies, man. Stuart, here's what Stuart says. It's from Calvin Coolidge, I believe. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than losers with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is a proverb. Education will not. That's Stuart. Wayne Gretzky. Michael Scott. Calvin Coolidge. All right? Is the earth flat? DCR? Search your soul, man, and you'll know. Thanks, Be Fishing, man. Man, y'all had some serious haters in there. Oh, you had a couple. My God. It's interesting, man. Interesting. The whole collaboration thing, never done it before. Live like that on someone else's show. I'd never done that. This is my first ever, so y'all saw that. History, for me anyway. Alright, Frantic Rock, be good, man. Alright, Shelly. Do I stay in the room all day? Absolutely not, man. When I'm done here, I try to get out of this room. I've got many rooms in my house. I try to spend time in my sunroom, my study, foyer, living room, kitchen, bedroom, bathrooms. Spend some time in the bathrooms, right? Doing things. Hey man, go check out the rewind or whatever. It was pretty freaking good. We told a story about multiple things, about the whole March Madness fiasco and the whole reason why Hyped on Crypto exists because of, the other channel. Very good, man. Very good. I'd never gone into that much detail in that story, so might be worth watching at least. Oh, Mr. Damon in the house, man. Welcome. Welcome. Been streaming over 6 hours today. At this point, we're like at the 6 hour mark right now, man. Okay.
John McAfee tipped $18.88. Logan told me you want to get into the Beanie Baby game. I'll shill a Beanie Baby for a one-time fee of $500,000.
Is that 50,000, John McAfee, man? Beanie Baby game, dude. Trying to get into it. Love to Jesus, man. Do I get to pick what Beanie Baby, man? If I get a pick, I would like to pick. I wish I remembered the names, man. I remember Derby. It was a little horse or something. Well, so I have a very, very large open foyer that I have like furniture on the side, and I've got like bay windows, and the afternoon sun beams in, and it's a wonderful area to study and read. Big chandelier, love it, man. Well, woman. Staying on all the time, that's right, Wrench Gang. What's up, Bitcoin Jones? You got the basketball Jones or the Bitcoin Jones? Oh, 500,000, not 50K. McAfee doesn't stoop that low. God, what a peasant, man. For me being a peasant for thinking he would ever accept 50 grand, man. Jeez, times must be good for him. My God. I don't know. I think they do it to prevent an all-out tip war. They use, you know what they're doing? It's proxy war, proxy tip war. Okay, that's like Russia using Iran and us using Syria or something, or inverse, not Syria. us using like Iraq or something, okay? Or whatever, you know, America using South Korea, and then Russia or USSR using North Korea. I mean, they were the same Korea, but Civil War before it was technically broken. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. Proxy warfare is very real, and it happens, okay? Alright, so they're using that to not prevent an all-out nuclear tip war. What's up, 305 BMX, man? How you doing, man? What's up, OMG? What was that, Jeff? Asked Lando if he could play Metallica last night in his channel stream. He was programmed to respond no, and Lars has already emailed a cease and desist. Yeah, pretty much, man. When you even think about using Metallica music, man, they're already on you. They've already got their blockchain AI technology. All for anti-piracy, right, man? Day 305 BMX, man. Hey, just please be a little patient with me, man. Streamed 6 hours today, okay? I do 2 shows a day, and I'm in overtime now. I've gone over 2 hours in this stream, 2 hours and 23 minutes to be precise. So just be patient that we're not covering TA as much, but my God, man, if you rewind, you could take a look at all the freaking TA we did. We were going hard as F at the beginning of the show. That's serious. I bet OMG Bitcoin Cash getting wrecked, man. I'm sure. About time. That's right. We used the Saudis. Yeah, there you go. Sorry. Had it mixed up. Alright, we're down to 9 people on my restream, Kappa. Awesome, man. Well, crypto news, Matt Beasley and Hyped on Crypto, we have the same levels of integrity and transparency, alright? So, hey, Crypto Joe, man. Thanks so much for joining the team. Welcome to Hyped on Crypto family, dude. Glad you're here. You got any questions about TA? Hit us in the chat of the Discord. We have a Robot Joe, too. Maybe y'all could meet and have a friend date. Yeah, man, all up late. That's right. Later than it should be. Lars will send the Marine Special Force Recon with some plastic explosives. Wow, some C4, dude. Gonna get wrecked. Bryson, Breaking Bad much? What? Kappa? Very, very sneaky. Alright. So I'm tired. Don't know how much longer I can go, ladies and gentlemen. What we thought was going to be a nuclear war turned out to be just a proxy battle, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know. We cannot know who won the tip war, besides the fact that we have Logan. Okay, we have all these other random names with the proxies, but we have to say that Logan 97.76, Vasha 133.33, and then Jeff at 93.92. That's the tally. And I know that there's other names there, but I don't know. No one told me that it's them. So Jeff, man, that was third, but we don't know. You have to let me know which ones were you so I can really add it up, because you might be the winner. You might be close to being the winner if Roger Ver, Fake Tone Vase, and John McAfee are you, man. So we'll find out. Just want to know. Enter Sandman. That's right, entering Sandman. Okay, you were the McAfee tip. All right. So it's close then. That puts you at 116.64. To Jeff's 93.92 to Vosh's 133.33. You were just 10 Vase. So who is really Roger Ver then? Who is Roger Ver? So that puts you at 103.92, Jeff. That's the case. Okay, you were also Tone Bays, is that true? Okay, so that means... Jeez, man. Y'all are freaking me out. Wow, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Jeff, you're at 116.04. Logan is at 116.64. Vosh is at 133.33. You kidding me?
Richard Hart tipped $10. I have on Ivan on Tech Pants.
Hey, Richard Hart, man. Richard Hart, thanks so much, dude, for the $10 contribution. Dude, thank you so much, Richard Hart. It means everything, man. Left field, dude. Coming on, being a Jesus man. Like that. Like freaking that. So that means, King Logan, second place. Y'all, it's Vasha. She won. Mama said, well, Laura, looks like Mama was wrong again. Hey, Scorpio 100, thanks for the kind words, and looking forward to seeing you again on other streams. The last tip must have been Jeff's wife. How does that work? Because that sounds kind of, that could be gross, Logan, the way that's kind of said, in a weird way. Gross. Satoshi Nakamoto account also. Lots of love. Yep, Vasha did it. Vasha did it. She's a Jesus lady, for sure. Yeah, we do got the OGs. We have many, many legends in here. I don't think Jules is in here tonight, but we got MK. City Discounts. What happened to that man? Did anyone ever keep in contact with City Discounts, man? He was such a wonderful guy. We got him out of ZRX before it tanked. He even told us. And it's like ZRX continued tanking. It's still correcting. And I just he must be like on vacation or something. His wife watches him tip sometimes and tips. Is this serious, man? Yeah, where's City Discounts? We miss him, man. We miss him. This song's devoted to him tonight. If you're looking for the best City Discounts in Minnesota, go to City Discounts, store number 118. You remember that? Still on vacation from his cash out. I don't even know who that is, man. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, y'all are incredible. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a long stream. Gone 30 minutes over time. But wow. Nice, very generous evening. A lot of you folks. Y'all are great. You're going to Minnesota just to meet the legend, just to get the best discounts in the city. That's right, King Logan, man. All in on the crazy names. Do it, man. Alright, MK, man. OG Jesus Lord, man. The Bit Lord Jesus. No one's touching you ever, man. MK's like 150,000 bits or something attributed. Beautiful. Man, we'll appreciate your ongoing support. It means everything. And truly, y'all are wonderful people. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to see y'all in person, shake your hands, because all the contributions, you're changing my life. Truly are. Fantastic people. It's amazing. The wife likes to chirp Logan and was the 58-58 tip today. Tell your wife I like her a lot. Jeff Jesus, Miss Jesus. Real estate prices may be going down. City Discount has to make sure Minnesota has the best discounts. That's right, man. He does. He's real estate, man. He's a real estate Jesus Lord, isn't he? Alright, well, it seems I've overstayed my welcome. We were talking about Kind of a legend, man. City Discounts. He was the top Jesus before. Well, you know, Jeff Tunney. We're talking about the single largest contribution, Jeff Tunney. He was it before, so. Alright, Stuart, man, have a productive day tomorrow. Alright, man. She owns half. Heck yeah, man. Well, tell her she's amazing, and I really do appreciate it. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, episode 89 of Crypto and Chill. 2 hours and 32 minutes. Bitcoin is on its last limb before a very large fall if we cannot hold here, okay? He was the legend that inspired you to tip, man. Wonderful. Well, look, dude. I'm going to keep doing everything I can to keep giving you all the update and the health of the charts, alright? So just stick around, keep coming back, and I'll keep coming back as well. So until next time, stay hyped.